Hey, you guys, it's Matt Frazier, the medium, and I'm live with you right now. I just put Royce to bed, and I wanted to come on to talk to you about signs from your loved ones that you might not actually think are signs. You know, the coolest part about my job as a psychic medium isn't just that I get to connect you with your loved ones and tell you what your loved ones are saying. What's so beautiful is that when I make a connection with your loved ones in spirit, many times during that reading, they'll tell me ways that they've been trying to talk to you and connect with you, even when I'm not present. You guys got to remember that even before a reading happens, your loved ones are trying to reach out to you. But you know, the saddest thing, and I think it's the most frustrating things for your loved ones to deal with, is that on the other side, there's many times when they'll send you signs, but you might not know that it's a sign, or you might not know that your loved one is connecting with you. And I can't tell you how many times this happens. I can't tell you how many times that I'll talk to your loved ones in spirit and they'll be saying, Matt, I try to reach my daughter with this sign, this sign, this sign. Or Matt, I've been trying to reach my son through this way, this way, this way. And they'll be like, holy shit, that was my mom. Wait, that was a sign? I didn't realize that. I didn't realize that that was my loved one. Well, I see it every day as a medium. So I had to come on to make this video and talk to you guys live tonight about the signs that you might be missing from your loved one. Because here's the truth. When you come to a medium, you're looking to hear from your loved one on the other side. But have you ever thought of it this way? Have you ever thought of it that your loved ones are actually looking to get in touch with you? The same way that you're like, oh, I really hope to get in touch with my mom. Or I really hope to get in touch with my dad. Your loved ones in spirit are hoping to get in touch with you and make contact with you from the afterlife. And what's so beautiful is they use so many different signs to do that. And when your loved ones don't get your attention with a certain sign or a certain way, they don't just give up on you. They try to reach you again and again and again, meaning that they pick new signs, they pick new ways. And sometimes your loved ones come through in the most drastic ways to let you know that they're there. So first of all, I want to say hello to some of you. I see LB is here. LB, I'm so glad that you're here. LB has been a long-term follower, so I'm so happy. I also see that Angela is here and Angel is here. I also see that Matthew is here from California and Debbie is here. Hey, everyone. So first of all, I first want to ask you, how many of you feel like you haven't gotten a sign from a loved one in spirit? How many of you feel like either you're looking, but you don't see them, or you're just not sure how your loved one is reaching you from the afterlife? Well, if you're asking this question to yourself, I'm so happy that you are, and I'm so happy that you found this video because this is for you. You know, one of the things that's really cool is that your loved ones don't just come through with signs like dragonflies, butterflies, repeating numbers. They love to come through in those ways. It's the easiest way for your loved ones to come through to you is to send you a number, a song, or a dream, right? But not all of those signs work, meaning that sometimes we don't remember our dreams. Sometimes we don't remember the numbers. Sometimes things happen within our lives and we forget why our loved one is contacting us, or we forget some of the ways that our loved ones are using to contact us. Or maybe we don't see it in the first place. But what I want you to know is that sometimes, I've seen this happen many times actually, your loved ones will do some crazy things to try to get your attention and prove to you without a doubt that they're there and with you. So I want to share this all with all of you because this is something that I think you really need to know. There was this woman I was connecting with, and by the way, I have a video that I want to show you too. So I want to show you proof of this, but beforehand, I want to talk about this woman that I read for years ago. I'll never forget this reading. It's a reading that is in my heart and something that, you know, it's just one of those profound moments that when you do a reading and you see how a loved one can reach you, you see that spirit can do amazing things. Well, there was this woman that I was connecting with, and she had lost her husband. And after her husband passed, she took his wedding ring off in the casket, brought it back home, and put it in her top sock drawer so that this way she would know exactly where it was, and this way she wouldn't lose it. Well, don't you know that, you know, after a few weeks, she went back into her sock drawer to go and to, you know, retake that ring out, and the ring was gone, you guys. And she went crazy. She knew she put it in there. She knew that she didn't touch it. And she went absolutely insane. She took the whole drawer out. She took out every single sock out of the drawer. She looked under the drawer. And then she went so crazy that she took the whole dresser apart, thinking it may have fallen behind the dresser. She took out every single drawer, looked all in the dresser, put all the drawers back, went through every single sock, looked behind the dresser, underneath the dresser, and broke down in tears. She was like, oh my God, I lost my husband's ring. And she knew she didn't lose it. She knew that the only way that it could have been lost is if someone stole it. So she started going back through her mind and thinking, like, where could this ring have gone, right? And what was so beautiful is that she had an alarm system in her house and she had no kids living with her. It was just her. She only left the house to go and get the mail, get groceries, and, meet with friends from time and time again. And, she always set the alarm. She knew nobody was in the house. And she's like, what could have happened? She's like, the only people who knew that what the code was to her house was her two kids. They lived out of state. And just because she was so crazy, she called them and said, listen, was there any way that you were in my house and touched dad's ring? And the kids were like, we don't even know where dad's ring is. Well, anyways, she was so upset. She was like, maybe I took it out. Maybe I was just so emotional that I put it somewhere else. She was stressing over this ring. And then one day, you guys, she went to open that top drawer and guess what? The ring was there. And she couldn't believe it, you guys. She was like, what is going on? She literally thought she was like losing her mind. She's like, did I get drunk one night and like lose the ring? She was going through all these things. And instantly she knew it had to be my husband from the other side because she had taken out the drawer. She had flipped it upside down. She went through every sock. She opened up the whole dresser. She went through every single drawer, looked upside down, turned it upside down, looked underneath, went crazy over this ring to find that it magically reappeared. And she didn't know how it happened, but she knew it had to be a sign from her husband. Well, the reason why I know this story is that when I went to go and connect with her, her husband had said to me that he sent her signs from the afterlife. And she said to me, no, I don't get signs from my husband from the afterlife. And he had said to me, Matt, tell her about the ring. I was the one who moved the ring. And I'm like, I don't know what this means, but your husband tells me that he moved the ring after he died. You guys, I think that she literally, if she didn't poop her pants on screen, she did it 10 minutes afterwards because she went, oh, Matt, she goes, I never talk about this. She's like, the only people who know this is my kids. You're never going to believe what happened. And she told me the story about the ring. And I said, that was your husband. It was him. He showed me he moved the ring. Well, right away, she was like, I believe. Well, you have no idea how many times these moments like this happen. I see that the Flip Side Paranormal said, my husband did that to me too. Well, listen, this is the reason why I'm sharing this story, right? And I see that Linda's saying, yep, that happened to me one time, right? What I want you guys to know is that this happens all the time. It's a telltale sign that your loved ones are there and with you. And I also see Lauren says, Matt, you came to Club Regent Casino. No one believes I was at your show. You were there. I don't know why nobody believes you. That's so funny. But one of the things that I want you guys to know as well is this. Listen, I can't believe you said nobody believes that I was at your show. That's the first time. And I also see that Maria says, that happened to me and I thought that I was losing my mind. You're not. Well, that just happened, you guys. That just happened with this woman that I read for today. There was this woman who attended my online group reading. And the moment that I connected with her, her brother came through. And her brother told me that he was sending her signs. And then he showed me that he was in her house. And then he showed me that he was playing tricks on her. And then he showed me that he moved keys. I saw keys being moved. And at first I was talking to her. I'm like, your brother's telling me that he moves things on you, that there were things that were moved. And I love this, you guys. This is my favorite part about being a medium. All right. You can see my excitement. She was like, no, I don't think so. And I'm like, he's telling me about like car keys. Like he moved car keys. And then all of a sudden she goes, and it hit her. And right away, she was freaking out. She didn't realize before the reading it was a sign from her brother. But what's best about this, what I want to share with you is that this just happened 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago today, she lost her car. She thought she lost her car keys. She put them on the table. They were gone. She looked everywhere for them. Couldn't find them for 2 weeks. Don't you know that she just found them 2 days ago? And guess what? 2 days ago, she found them. Today was the online group reading. Her brother came through and said, I was the one who moved the keys. Nobody would believe this reading unless I had the video to prove it. So guess what? I got the video to prove it for all of you. So this is what happened today. This was just one of the many readings that happened today, by the way. I want to share with you the sneak peek because it shows you just how powerful your loved ones are. And it shows you the great lengths that they go through and the amazing things that they can do to get your attention. You ready? Take a look at this and let me know in the comments what you think. Ready? Here it is. He actually just shows me when I'm connecting with him this.
Okay.
He tells me that one of the ways that he tries to reach you from the other side is he tells me that he actually comes to visit you in your house. So do you keep feeling a soul with you or feel like someone's there? And you know what's, wait, he's telling me even more detail.
This
is creepy. Hold on. He just said to me that he moves things in your house. So did you have things like move on you?
Move? No, sometimes, like I'll go to look for something, then I'm like, I know I put it there, but yeah, well, yeah.
Hello, pay attention. I felt like I had to do with like car keys. Like you swore you left them on this table over here, but then they moved over here. Did that
Yes.
just happen?
Yes. Oh my, I lost my car key and I couldn't find it for a week. And I just found it 2 days ago.
That was your brother. He just said to me that he
Oh,
plays tricks on you from the afterlife. This is what I'm saying. Some people don't realize what
oh
signs
my
are.
God.
Because you keep saying, I don't get signs from my brother. I don't get signs from my brother. I don't know he's there. Sometimes when you don't get signs from your loved ones and you keep saying, I don't sense or feel my loved ones. I don't think that they're there. They're not here and with me. Your loved ones will do something drastic to try to get your attention. So the fact that you put your car keys on the table and you're like, I left them there. I know they were there. And you said for 2 weeks you couldn't find them?
It was a week. I couldn't find it for exactly a week. And then my sister came to visit me and I'm like, I have to find my key because I have to drive. And then I found it like the day after she came to visit me.
That's crazy. So no, it's your brother's way of showing you that from the afterlife. That was his way. And you know, it's sometimes the reason why you might be like, why is that a sign? Well, what's cool is that your brother knew that you were going to be here today, right? So the fact that those keys went missing last week, you just found them 2 days ago. Today you're here with me online.
Yeah.
Your brother gets to tell you, I was the one that did that. I was the one that moved that keys. How crazy is that?
And he was like that in real life. Like, you know, he would mess with you. You know what I mean? And so when you said playing tricks, sometimes I feel like somebody's tapping me.
Listen, though your loved ones don't change in the afterlife, and that's why they come through with a reading like this, to really show you that, listen, I'm there and with you. I am by your side, and that sign was me. So it's his way of showing you that he is there. He is a part of you. And more importantly, he says, Matt, don't let her know, don't stress. He says, I'm watching over her, and he's also watching over your father because he tells me that your dad has been having leg issues here in this world. And he's also telling me when I'm connecting, he's worried about him falling. There was a fall or an issue with the fall.
Oh, yeah. And my dad does have back problems. And, you know, his leg gives out on him.
He has to be very careful because I just saw a vision of like you trying to pick him up off the floor. So no, it's your brother's way of just saying like he's got to be careful or you be careful of who's watching over him and looking after him. You guys, that happened this afternoon. Do you see how spirits can do amazing things? How she didn't even think that her brother was with her. She didn't think that it was a sign. And guess what? Her brother was there. You have no idea the ways that your loved ones are using to reach you. And that's what I love about my job being a medium is I get to show you that not only are they there and with you, but they're watching over the whole family, just like you saw her brother was coming through with messages about her dad. But also in the afterlife, your loved ones are trying to reach you using their own signs from the spirit world. So what I want you to know is this, is that if you want a reading with me, you can get one just like that. That woman only paid $22 for that reading. It happened today during the online reading, and she wasn't the only one that got read. You know, it's so funny. Somebody asked me the other day, they asked me, it was kind of a dumb question. They said to me, Matt, if I sign up for an online group reading, is it just to watch or will I actually get a reading? And I'm like, are you freaking kidding me? I'm like, it's the whole experience. You're going to be there. And if your loved one is there and speaks to me, you're getting a message. You're getting read. That's why we do the online group readings. It's my way to get to as many people as possible. And I try to keep it as affordable as I possibly can. So it's only $22 to sign up. So if you want to join me, you guys, just go to my website, meetmattfrazier.com, meetmattfrazier.com, and click on online readings. And once you're there, you're going to see that the first 2 online readings are sold out, but September 8th is sold out. Excuse me, September 8th is available and September 15th is available. And there's something that's going to happen during these online readings that's really, really special. And that is that I know that you guys have gone and have been wanting to get a private reading with me. So if you sign up for an online reading in September, we're extending this. In September, for everyone who's there at the online group reading, there's going to be an opportunity for you to get your very own private one-on-one reading with me. So if you want to do so, just head to meetmattfrazier.com and make sure you're signed up. We have a low ticket alert. September 8th, that's a Sunday, is almost sold out. So if you want that spot, you just have to go to meetmattfrazier.com. And like I said, I think that's the most amazing thing about the online readings. By the way, I'm going to put my website up so this way you can see it. Meetmattfrazier.com is the website. So make sure you're signed up. It's only $22. And once you sign up, you'll get a link to your email. I'm going to send you an email with the special link. You click it and you see me like you're seeing me right now, but I get to see you guys as well, just like I saw them. They were just on their phone, by the way. That reading happens on their mobile phone. Most people just use their phones to connect. It's so simple and so easy. But what I want you to know is that that's what happens during a reading. That's why a reading is so important. because it's not just about making contact with the other side, but it's also figuring out how are your loved ones reaching you when I'm not there? How is your dad reaching you when a medium's not there? How is your mom reaching you when a medium's not there? Well, when your loved one comes in, they don't want you to have to keep coming back to me to communicate with them. What's so beautiful is that during each reading, your loved ones want to give you the tools to know that they are there and with you, and they want to share with you some of the signs. So when I connect with your loved ones, what's so beautiful is they'll come through and start telling me some of the ways that they're using to reach you, some of the signs that they're sending you, some of the different ways that they've been present in your life, and sometimes even the way that they've saved you. If you've ever felt that you were in harm's way and you felt divinely protected, or that there was a divine intervention, what I want you to know is that it's your loved ones in spirit. You have different groups of people that are watching over you. You have your angels, you have your loved ones, and you have your spirit guides that are there, and they're all a part of your life. So if you've never been to an online group reading with me, you got to attend. It's only $22, and people attend from all over. They attend from all over the United States, Canada, the UK. It's amazing. It's a group video call, and during that group video call, based on the souls that come through, I pull up family after family after family and person after person after person to come and get readings. So if you want to see what it's like, this is exactly what an online group reading is like. Take a look at this. You're tuning in from
Great Falls, Montana.
Bridgeport, PA.
Fall River, Massachusetts.
We're from South Wales in the UK.
Oh, can you understand me?
Yeah, man.
I actually want to go over to Amy Bonner. Oh, Bonner, sorry. That's what he needs to do. Tell him to go and make use of the golf course.
Oh my God. I live on a golf course.
Sir, did you just shit your pants a little bit?
You are so spot on with this, Matt.
Listen, I didn't get a TV show by being wrong. Are you kidding me? And he's also got a dog here that passed as well. So it almost looks like a Dalmatian to me when I'm connected. It's got these. Do you understand that?
We used to have a mini Dalmatian.
Shut the hell up. Oh my God, I love that. I don't know many dog breeds. They had the jerseys, correct? Because he showed me the jerseys.
Yes,
He's telling me number 6, so he had to be number 6.
yes.
But did he also used to go fishing here in this world? What's with the fishing poles? Because he says to me, I want my daughters to think of me in heaven and that I'm just on a long fishing trip, he's telling me.
On his casket, I put fish.
Your father says to me, know that he's in heaven and he's got his fishing poles with him. I want to come through the screen and hug you.
I just can't believe it. It's mad. And I'm so happy. I needed it more than you know.
Listen, them coming through today, I can already see the healing that's starting to take place. So know that one of the things that this is his way of just acknowledging he is there with you every day. Thank you for giving me the life that you did, the love that you did. I am with you and I am safe and at peace.
Thank you.
You guys, that's what an online group reading is like. And here's a secret. That's how so many people are getting read. You know, I can't keep up. So far, I've read over 2,000 people online. All of the videos that you keep seeing posted on Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, YouTube, all of these videos that I keep posting of people getting readings, those are not private readings. Those are people who paid $22 and attended the online group reading events. But the sad part is I can only allow a limited amount of people. So if you want to join me, just head to meetmattfrazier.com. If the dead can find me, so can you. Click on online readings and scroll down because, like I said, you'll see August 31st is sold out, but I have a few spots left to September 8th and September 15th. So those are the next 2 online readings. You can join me at meetmattfrazier.com, and I really hope that you're there because when you're there, so are your loved ones in spirit. And in the meantime, think about all of the things in your life that you question, that you wonder, why did this happen? Was this a coincidence? Why did this take place? Because what I want you to know is that's the easiest way to figure out what signs that your loved ones are using to reach you. When something happens out of the ordinary, like you swear something, you put something down somewhere and it goes missing and then reappears, that's a sign from the spirit world. Let's say that all of a sudden you keep seeing the same bird that keeps reoccurring in different ways in your life. That's a sign from the spirit world. It's the same number that keeps happening again and again. That's a sign from the spirit world. The number one way to know if a sign is real is repetition. And I love when I can come through and validate that your loved ones are with you. So that being said, I hope that all of you have a very nice night tonight. I hope that all of you guys are in bed getting ready for Monday morning. But I wanted to come on just to share this with all of you. Andrea Bell, this is her first time catching me on the live. Thank you so much for being here. It's good to see you. And what I want you to know is this, is that when it comes to the other side, I see Christy Lee is saying that she gets birds, she gets numbers, she gets orbs and her security cameras. There's so many ways. Oh my God, Linda says clothing has disappeared. There's so many ways that your loved ones are using to get your attention. You just have to pay attention to it. And I also see, she says, I also see that Lisa says that her iPad just goes off randomly. There's so many ways. If you question something, if it's out of the blue and out of the normal, it's from spirit. So I'm going to leave you with that. And don't forget, meetmattfrazier.com is where you can go to find me at the next online reading, September 8th. There's a few spots left. Also on my website, don't forget, if you click on courses, for my 15-year anniversary, I want to teach you everything there is to know that I've learned about heaven and the afterlife. So check out the courses page as well, because there might be something that you see that you might want to go and learn about, whether it be psychic protection, whether it be how to release energy blocks within your life, whether it be how to reset and manifest for the new year, or whether it be that you want to join the psychic seance with me and my mom. It's all up on, you guessed it, meetmattfrazier.com, because if the dead can find me, you can find me. Just go to that link. But I love you guys. I'll see you soon. Have a great night. And remember, there is no such thing as dead, and your loved ones are always with you. I'll see you soon. Don't forget, September 8th, me and you live online. Make sure you're registered, because I can only read you if you're there. That's weird. I'm still on with you guys. Isn't that weird? That's Mercury retrograde. I'm sitting here waiting. I'm like, did it end? Did it not? Guess Spirit's trying to keep me on longer. By the way, we are in Mercury retrograde till what day? Till the end of August. So meetmattfrazier.com. Check it out. And thank you guys for